take you forward on our journey after our mini sabbatical, the peer pressure headaches of weight and diets and the poor me. So, welcome. And we are on a 2-day intensive. And just for information, all our future calls are going to be a 3-day intensive from now on, the rest of the 6 topics, instead of the 5 days. So we are all set to play with you all. And welcome, Aradhana, for this 2-day intensive.
Thank you, Shani. Yes, I'm excited. Hello,
all of the projections, the expectations, rejections, separations, all of the significance that anybody and everybody has about weight, and everything that anyone has aligned and agreed with and resisted and reacted to, that creates the weight and the pressure of diets, and what it can do for anybody, whatever you've picked up from books, from people, from conversations. Could you all be willing to drop it all now, destroy and uncreate all of it? Could I have a yes?
Yes,
right, wrong, good, bad, all 9, Podbuck, shots, boys and beyonds, and all over to Aradhana.
Thank you, Shani. Hello all, how are you guys? How's it going? How's your weight? How's after our first call? How things? Did any of you hear the first call back again? Like, any questions came up, anything popping up? So I'll be using access clearing statement. People who are listening now and who do not know, who are not from access field, or who will be listening to this call in future. Access has this clearing statement called right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pop, corner, boys and beyonds, which is a kind of a magic wand which clears all the mug, and we can recreate from the space 0 and a clean land. So that's how it is used. So whatever things you've created in your life, whatever weight, wherever issues you've created, you can actually call up the energy underneath that and then use the statement. Or you can say pod and pock, or you can say whatever Aradhana said. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to theclearingstatement.com, and it's explained pretty well. Awesome. So yes, was there any question on the chat? Oh, Pramod said, no, there was first call. Actually, this was the start of the month, and probably I had to leave the call because of some emergency at my end. So I just got back to these calls. Anyways, thank you. But can I see your lovely faces? Because everybody is grey, and you know I do not talk unless I see your lovely faces. I have to. Yes, Pramod, Chavi, Anisha, Anu, Anjali, Smriti, Payal, Kavita, Shaila. Can I have your lovely faces? Thank you. Actually, getting this call, working from here.
सबके फेसेस आने चाहिए,
है ना, सबके आना, तभी बात करने का मजा ही नहीं आता मुझे, ऐसे नहीं तो. छवि, अनु, कविता, रेशमा, मिसिंग, come on, show up. Hi Amisha, Reshma, Radha, come on guys. There's a very little space to be shown up. If you, और हमेशा अपनी वो picture लगा के बैठ जाती है. Anyways, fucking for all this. Okay guys, what does weight means? How's weight thing going? What does weight means? Do you have headaches of weight? Anybody of you? Less weight, more weight? How many? Anybody has a weight issue? So everything weight means to you, can we define Ankit all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, all nature, birds and bears. So truth, does weight has that energy which you're really, really making significant? So what is the underneath energy around the word weight? Anybody?
That there's something wrong?
Yeah. Anything else?
Heaviness.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Unwanted excess.
Guilty.
What did you say, Pramod?
Unwanted excess.
Okay. What else?
I also feel that.
So is it the energy underneath the word, or is it the energy that you're holding in your heads? Truth. Everything that is can be destroyed and none at all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pork, all nature, boys and beyonds. So truth, is it the energy under the word weight, or is this the what you have concluded it as? Wow. And everything that is, can we let that go now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pork, all nature, boys and beyonds. So everything, okay, go to your childhood or go to the space first time you got conscious to what weight is. Go in your worlds where you actually picked up the meaning of the word weight. If you see kids, they don't know what it is unless we tell them. Because I have my nephew whose father was big size and probably he's lost now all his weight. He was really, really big. And I remember that nephew of mine talking that I love my dad so much. I would love to become healthy like him. He wanted to become like him because he was huge and he's like, oh, he really used to eat a lot so that he can get that size. He had no judgment around it. And that was wow in my world. So where do we pick it up from? Whose point of view are we holding in our bodies? And everything that is what you destroy and unget all. Right and wrong, good and bad, what populness, birds and beyonds. Energy stored by me, which is still not consumed or used well. So see, everybody is coming up with the point of view around what it is. So what today, if you actually let all those point of views come up and clear up, can you let all of it go? I was skinny till I was well into my adulthood. I know. Okay. So what changed when you were skinny and what changed when you were heavy? Anu, can you unmute?
I mean, when I was skinny, I was so skinny, I had to shop in the kids section even while I was going to university. So I always felt this sadness that, I couldn't look sexy and, I was very petite, short also. So that always haunted me. And then suddenly after giving birth to a child, I suddenly started putting on weight with thyroid issues, etc. And again, it's the same thing, the same feeling that I'm not the kind of size I would like to, nice and
yeah. So can you acknowledge first that when you were thin and you were skinny, you asked for that weight,
right?
And then you created that in your life beautifully,
So true.
maybe through thyroid, through a childbirth and whatever. And then again, when now you've created, I'm like, wow, what the hell is this? Where did it come from? I never had this problem. Rather than acknowledging, I asked it and I created it. It's
True.
that simple. Just that whole acknowledgement. But tell me one thing, that what changed in your life? Who judged when you were thin and who judged when you were fat?
I was when I was thin, it was obviously my mom, wanting to see me put on weight. I would not eat well, and then in my adulthood, once I put on weight, it was my significant other who kept saying, "I've put on weight, I've put on weight, I've put on weight," when I wasn't that.
Who was on the receiving
Sorry,
end both the times?
I didn't get you. I didn't.
Who was the receiving end of both your mother and your
It was
husband,
me.
right? So
Yeah.
who processed that whole information? You.
It was me.
So what point of views do you have around weight? And what are they bringing and showing you? That you have a point of view. So are you actually happy with you?
No.
So,
obviously not.
yes. So is it the body and truth? Is it even the body and the weight which is a problem, or there's some another issue? What is the underlying factor to it?
Sorry.
Is it even the weight, or is it something beyond that weight? How much are you guys hiding away with the weight you're choosing? Like you're making weight as an issue, but how much there are underlying factors under the weight? You are not happy with you. What are you not happy about?
Not being enough.
Yeah. So when you're being you, like, I totally enjoy myself. I enjoyed myself when I was 10. I enjoy when I am whatever weight I have. And there was a time when I was like, I have to really, really strive and do, and I lost my weight, and because everybody else was doing. I wasn't happy with my body, and I was like, oh, it looks so big. This is not done. And I'm like, wow, where am I actually happy here? What is it? So I was like, my whole idea of fitting into this reality was making me go. And then when I went beyond that, and it was like, oh, it is not that also. It's my dresses which I want to wear is what I'm more bothered about. And then I'm like, okay, can I ask my body, hey body, can I just have the weight maintained and the size maintained so that whenever I don't have to go above this particular size. And it's so funny. It is so the truth till date. I have the size up. It's like, though I am not as thin I was, I'm different sizes, but now the clothes come up in the elasticity, right? So the size remains the same. That is what I asked, and body is acknowledging it. And I'm like, okay, thank you, body. And how would you like to look? So, but first thing first was it actually my weight that was an issue? Was it something else? I acknowledged that the issue wasn't my weight. The weight, my issue was to fit in everybody's reality. And then it started getting difficult when I'm getting the circle of the people who are very ultra thin. Then okay, how to be there? If the people are a little sexier, then how to be there, and how can I have all the kind of bodies at all that given time? And it was that acknowledging me, who would I be? How would I like to walk, and what is it that I have created my body for? Can I trust my body? And I do. So people do walk around now when I trek. I remember one of my friends telling me and we were just laughing around, and the person says, oh, and we're looking at hotty totty girls with yummy bodies and thin legs, and they're like, yeah, this is, you have a but I know you all drool on it too. I love my thunder thigh. And I said, they have nothing in them. So my thunder thigh really, really excites you guys. Isn't that? It's like, yeah, I said, I love my body. And they were like, yeah, we can sense that. So, I could make men drool irrespective of having the most sexiest legs around. How? Because it wasn't about my size of the leg. It was me who was bringing up that energy. So truth, is it even your bodies? And if I go back and look at my pictures now, it's like, oh, I was always thin, but I always thought I was fat. Right? So even if you go and look at, is it that the picture you look at the weight, or do you look at the energy of the picture? So everywhere you guys are making weight as a thing of shutting down your awareness. Can you destroy and get that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pock, all boys and girls. Truth, is it weight? Go into your universes right now. Did you go to the point where you picked up in the childhood what weight meant? For me, it was like, I remember my mom used to walk because like more in the evenings, she used to walk from one side to the other. I said, why are you walking? And she's like, no, I don't have to put out weight now. Oh, achha, that is something to be seen. When I grow up, I have to start seeing it. Yes, wonder thighs. Full bilkul. Wonder thighs are always lighter. I totally go with it. And yes, thyroid has made such a huge. How does thyroid regular with foods? You're judging the food you're having. Thyroid to your body. I remember I was on one of this Jochi guy said, this girl is going to have thyroid. I say, fuck him, stupid. I don't even listen to these guys. And why is he saying, because my whole family keeps showing all these patris and stuff. So this girl is going to have thyroid. I'm like, bullshit. I will not have all this. Whatever they say, that's an interesting point of view. And that was much before access to. And I was like, okay. And I just got myself checked. And it's at the borderline. I'm like, wow, I never had it. I had never had the thyroid issue, and why is it coming? And still, okay, cool. Awesome. Oh. So everything that brought up, guys, until now, can we just try and unpay it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pop on the Shabbat. So tell me more about yourself and anything anybody else has a point of view on the weight now. After all this, any questions coming up? So truth is the weight. Yeah, Palak.
So you would given a exercise to look in the mirror, and as I was doing it, my husband came into the room. He looked at me and he smiled and he went out. So what occurred to me is like, here I'm like really bothered about my weight, but it doesn't really bother him. The person, like, but then I had like random people in the flight who would just say, like, one auntie sitting next to me in the flight, इनको देखो इन्होंने इतना weight बढ़ा रखा है and blah 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 blah. So I mean, I just don't know how to handle that.
So it's like, wow, if that's an interesting one, and what information is that person giving? What if somebody is saying कि इनका weight बढ़ा हुआ है is not wrong and right? So it's only what you have in your head is what people are projecting at you.
Yeah.
You have a point of view around the weight, so people will come and tell you, hey, you have a point of view around the weight.
Yeah.
So like I was giving an example of my thunder thighs, and they were like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but I love them. And then it was like they were all ruling on it. It's like, and they say, yeah, that's so true. You have to love your body. And I've been known for like in that whole thing that this girl doesn't even bother about it. And I only keep talking. It's not that I like being fat. I'm just, every time I'm like, hey, body, would you like to put on that weight? Okay, let's do it. So this morning, yes. Oh God, am I still there? I can't really see you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. See you.
So this morning when I was asking my body, okay, would you like to look skinny? Would you like to look curvy and sexier, or would you like to look heavier? So how would you like to look? So ask your bodies, is it the body what wants to look like certain figure, or is it your being who wants to look like a certain figure? Right now in your heads, if you go, it's the beings what is desiring that, or is it your body that's desiring that? So my body said that I don't want to look thin, I want to look sexier. I say, oh, okay, and the sexier will have to, and okay, what size would you like to wear? And I really wanted to say 4 or 6 or something. My body's like, no, 8. I said, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, not happy. I say, okay. But body's like, this is what I desire to be. I'm okay, I'm in an allowance of you. Because, yesterday I was standing in the mirror and I'm like doing the same exercise of giving up my projection expectation. And suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm not looking this nice. Wow. Is it the weight? Is it the diet? And then my body's like, I don't want to diet. I don't want to do anything. It was like I was doing intermittent diet for like a bit. And now my body is like, I don't want to do it. I said, cool. Let's stop it. Let me know whenever. So it's so simple, so easy to go around your body if you actually be in communion with your body. Right? And you have to be so very present that the moment you judge it, the moment that whole thing is, okay, what information is that flowing to me? To have a point of view, fucking put that. Like that lady said, okay, no, never. Wow, thank you. And what information is that? Hey, body, would you like to listen that more often, or would you like to change it? That's simple. And body will like, okay, let's change it. Okay, what do I have to do? And for me, I have like conditions. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Can I have more ease? So I just like lure my body to it. It's like talking to a baby. Acha, itna le le, itna manja, itna kar le. Just fun. What fun can you have with your bodies? Because bodies are your best friends. And then play with that. And like today's play is like talk to your bodies and hope. I know people who are not on the first call. There was an exercise which I gave. If you guys could go on the link and listen to it, it was basically destroying, uncreating all your projections on your body, every body part, and also clearing the projection expectations and separations and judgments and rejections of the mirror, of your body, how you look at your body, how you perceive your body, how anybody else perceives. Keep clearing. And if it was not right and wrong, good and bad, be grateful to your body. And body, how would you like to look? And what gift is that certain part of your body is to you? Yeah. So keep playing with that and keep asking. And actually, what if you start treating your body as purely as your friend, not making it wrong. If I keep telling you something wrong about you 24/7, you would not like to see my face next day. But your body is so kind and amazing that it stays with you. So a lot of people have a problem where they're very, very thin and they're like, hey, I want to put on weight, like what she was just Anu was saying. So it's like, what if nothing is right and wrong? What information is your body gifting you at that moment? And what gift is that shape of your body to you? Only if you acknowledge it can you change it. So,
Aradhana, can I ask a question?
yes, please. Yeah,
Charu.
yeah.
Okay, so the question is like two questions. One is when people are projecting a lot of things on others about the body and everything. That's the time that also sometimes it has become a motivation for one of my friends I was observing that she's really worked hard on losing weight and all of that. Although being from a space of being present, I get it, but sometimes I wonder, okay, when there is a projection and expectation, it pushes people to like it pushes her to create the body she desires. Whereas when I'm in a lot of allowance with my body, I feel okay, whatever I'm doing, like it's okay, this is how my body is choosing right now. I'm not sure whether it is the time when body is choosing or when I am just giving an excuse of not doing anything for my body and I just
Stop there. Is it true that you do not know? You know it. It's just not if you can. It's like you and me talking, and I know it, but then I'm still playing on it.
Yeah.
So acknowledge right there and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second question is like I received like a month back I received couple of sessions and suddenly after a month like after those sessions suddenly in a month's time the weight increased up to 5 kgs and I knew that this is a change my body is going through and my body I knew that this is not like I'm eating more and I've gained weight but this is the change my body is going through where if two bodies going through that and being in allowance or what other questions can I ask to my body because
What
I also
information and what allowance can I be here for body and what else is required by my body?
yeah what else I asked and then I got into my exercise regime which I was just postponing
Yeah.
so
See,
yeah
so sometimes if what you told about your friend and it works for you, everything is different for different people. What works for you? If it's catching your attention, definitely there is something in it for you.
yeah
So it's like, like intermittent diet kept coming in front of me like zillion times. And I had concluded that I will not diet.
yeah
And I kept laughing. I think I will not do this. This is not healthy. This is blah, blah, blah. Everybody I'm talking was only talking about it. I'm like, okay, wow. What am I resisting here? Am I willing to be that energy? Am I willing to go for it? And I did. And then I'm like, shit, it was so simple.
and then the point of views given are ab kya hua aapki allowance ko kya hua so many point of views you have about diet and all
Yeah.
and that's
So
the time I
no. So
start questioning that
allowance does not say that, Charu, ki you can't diet. I'm not saying not to diet. I'm saying not to have a point of view. So that is the biggest mistake we make, that we should not exercise. We should listen to the body. We should not eat healthy, eat whatever your body is asking. But the question is, how present are you with your body when you're asking those questions? Are you present when you're eating? Are you asking, am I eating for me or am I eating for somebody else? Is it what my body truly desires? What movement does my body require? And at times it's like these days I've been really playing with my body and I knew my body wants to work out and I'm not been working out. And I have been overriding it. I'm like, I know I'm doing it, body. We'll do it. And she's like, okay, then you go through all the shit. I'm like, okay, I got it. Give me another 1 or 2 days and I'll get up. But I know at times it's my headache, my being's point of view. Because I'm going through this, I want to laze around, I just don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, wow, using so much to your advantage. But at the same time, I'm also listening to my body. My body is telling me this is not working.
So what's the point of view around when we say, okay, you can have Coke, you can have chips and...
It's like ask your body. Like I have a Coke, I'll have a sip of a Coke in like 6 months and I'm fine. Because how many point of views we did have around Coke too. Like I had so many point of views and I'm like, now I have no point of view. And initially I used to have Coke. And then now I'm like, do I really truly desire it? Or I'm just having for the heck of having it because everybody else is having in the class.
Yeah.
So how much, that's what I'm saying, how much are you present with your body at that point?
Sure.
It's like
Or we find
everything.
it, or we find an easy way कि बोला है
Yes.
तो फिर पी लेते हैं.
So
कोई
no
बात
exercise. So I gave up my exercises. I gave after, when I gone to access, okay, you have to just ask your body and blah, blah. And I could not, and I was in congruence with my body and I didn't even know how to listen to my body at that time. And I'm like, but bada acha lag raha hai, koi exercise nahi karna. And I put on 8 kgs. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ye kya ho raha hai?" And then suddenly I'm like, okay, whenever I'm making it wrong, the whole diet and the exercise wrong, it's not. Hey, body, what do you like? And then I started realizing, my body loves salad. My body loves exercising. It loves
Yeah.
to move in the, maybe through gym or through just the walk or maybe trekking, different ways. And I started picking up, okay, body, tell me what you would like to do today. Would you like to go for a walk? Would you like to gym? Would you like to have a different, I kept asking and I do different every day now.
Sure.
So it's like some movement and some day maybe no movement is okay also. But then how present are you with your body? It's like giving up. And that's when I realized that, okay, earlier I was doing from the point of view that I have to be certain way. And it's so funny that I probably had put on weight after that, but I'm more sexier and hotter in my own sense too.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that, right? And so do you guys. So it is, and I see, and I have no point of view left on it. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, am I willing to look fat and ugly? Yeah. Are you? No, there you go. So what, you resist, you persist. I've been there, done that. That's when I'm like, oh. Be willing to be any and every energy. And I used to watch every fat woman, every old woman, oh God, ऐसे कैसे मैं भी एक दिन ऐसे हो जाऊंगी, मैं भी एक दिन ऐसे हो जाऊंगी. I'm like, no, I don't. I say, oh wow, I'm resisting. Am I willing to be? So now anything what comes in front of me, am I resisting, am I reacting, or am I being with it? That's a simple way of looking at everything, anything, and anybody who comes. Am I resisting? Am I jealous? Am I reacting? What is this person gifting me? Question, being present. That's what it requires. And just a little movement. And I'm like, a lot of my friends call up, hey, help me, wait, tu puri duniya ko help kariye, make help. I said, shut your mouth, zip your mouth, zip your mouth. Nobody will listen to me. Zip your mouth, wear your shoes, go out and walk. You can't run, don't run. Oh, ye nahi ho raha. If you do not have 1 hour for your body or even 15 minutes for yourself, where is the body going to give you something? I'm not saying go jump and do aerobics or, run. Walk. Ask your body what movement do you like. Rather than sitting maybe in the house, even if you're talking on the phone, you can keep moving. It's just simple. It is not so complicated. We'll keep sitting, thinking and eating, and then I'm gaining weight. Who and what are you eating for? And it's like with one bite, you can get that. The only flavor which is left in your mouth is the last bite. Always remember. That is the ultimate I learned like much before I took. The only taste जो मुंह में रहना है वो last bite का ही रहना है. उसको तुम पूरा खा जाओ या इतना खा जाओ. So what if you can actually be so present with every time you're eating and having that flavor? क्योंकि end में जो भी है वो ज़्यादा तो stomach में है, but taste ऊपर ही रहना है. So who and what are you eating? Are you eating for the taste? Or are you eating actually to, hoard it? So everything that is what you destroy and unkit all. Right and wrong, good and bad. There's so much of energy, guys. Awesome. Everywhere you're hoarding food in the name, and wherever you died of no food, and whatever food means to you, can you pocket pot that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, and beyond. Wow. What does food means to you guys? Wow. Everything that is what you destroy and unkit all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, and meals. What do you mean to food?
Give me energy.
Fooders, right and wrong, good and bad, pot, huh?
Energy
Please
to
give me
live,
energy.
enjoyment, love.
Wow.
Yes.
So how many projections on food, man? Can you guys see it? How much are you projecting that entertainment, this depression? Some people say when I'm sad, I eat. When I'm getting down, I eat. You know, where is, I'm stressed, I'm eating. How? Where are you present? So that is the ultimate sign of, are you present? Oh, I'm not present. Stop. All the more being required to be present. How much are you using that as excuse? And actually, you know, there's a lot energy under the weight. There's a lot of energy. It is not about the weight. It's about the self-criticism, victimization, which you guys, and the sadness and the depressions and the angers you're holding. All the distractors of love, anger, hate, shame, guilt. You're, you know, kind of wailing it up with the weight. What if actually you start hitting it and frack it out and going down underneath and see where is actually the issue? And how many women have been projected कि शादी के बाद ऐसे हो जाती है, शादी के बाद वो हो जाता है, बच्चे के बाद वो हो जाता है. What if you don't have a point of view on बच्चे के बाद क्या हो जाता है? I mean, I see animals, they don't have a point of view. I mean, they just give kid and I mean, they give birth and they just move in that very moment. We have a point of view. हम माँ बन गए, हम. And are you willing to see you as your mother? Are you willing to be enjoying your body as it is? Rather than hurrying up. And where are you enjoying the child? Where are you being? And then you'll say, once you're thin, then you'll say, my child has a problem. You know, my child is not listening to me because you never paid attention to your child, because you were more bothered about your weight and how you look and what clothes do you wear. See how interrelated everything is. Everything that is bringing up, can we destroy and unkit? All right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pop, knowledge, above and beyond. And that is when in our old culture, it used to say that when we eat food and we do anything, we pray for it and we be grateful to it. That is actually being present with the food, and you don't need to talk, because we're getting present with the food and telling the food and body, hey, how much do you require? And only being present and eating and cherishing that, like as Gary always says, it's only 9 bites. I think not even 9 bites, less than that, your flavor is gone. But when you're talking at kata kata and eating, that's socializing. But if you actually start keeping a glass of water while socializing, what fun can you have? What can you change today? What can you add to your life today? And be grateful to the food. That does not mean. And I remember another thing was, you know, I learned with my husband was I was taught to finish everything on my plate. And because of this going to school, it's like once putting in the plate and that's eating and not taking it again and again. It's like, and then I could not eat, but I have to finish because it's bad manners. And my husband always said, my stomach is not a dustbin. I'm not going to take it. You want to eat, eat. And I kept looking at him for like almost an hour. And like, shit, it means my stomach is a dustbin. I'm putting on weight. I'm like, this is stopping. Who feels bad? Who feels bad manners? It's fine. And then I'm like, what else can I do and be here? Then I started little, putting little. It was like now everybody's noticing how many times you take. It's okay. Who's noticing other than you? You. If you have a point of view, other will notice. And are you willing to take the judgments and see, you know, keep putting little bite and keep eating as much you want, rather than hoarding it. And everything that is, yeah.
So one of the things I started doing lately is I used to have this thing of, if I'm running, I need to eat more. I need to have this balanced diet, and for for a pretty long time, I struggled with that. Like, here's how you're supposed to eat, but this is how I'm eating, and all of that for a pretty long time. Then this year I said, you know what, chuck it. I'm just gonna eat the way I require to do. Yeah. So while I've cut down my running for the last 3 to 4 months, I was still eating the same, and I just didn't enjoy it. And my weight didn't add or decrease or whatever, but there's just the sense of unease. So I said, okay, what's wrong here, or what do I need to change? What I got was I just needed to eat a couple of meals a day. So now I have a breakfast or a brunch, and then evening, if I feel like it, I have chai or any snack, if at all, and then I have a dinner. Yeah. So even with this, like you were saying, 9 bites is probably it, but clearly I'm not there and I'm not going to get there anytime soon.
That's also an interesting point of view. Can we
No,
stop and fucking... No,
I'm
I'm not gonna get there is also a point of view. Fucking for it.
like, how can I live with only 9 bites per meal, right? I
Point of view.
try to enjoy more than that. But one of the things I'm doing is I take very little portions.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's like one fulka, I have one fulka, and then if I'm done, I'm done. Otherwise, I require more. I still get up, go serve myself, come back and sit and eat. It's not even at the dining table, so I make sure it's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Get up and go, and eat just that little bit. So every bite that I'm eating, I'm trying to be more and more conscious with what I'm eating and enjoying the taste of it.
Yeah.
And like you said, that's a brilliant thing you brought up, that the taste that remains is pretty much for the last bite.
Bite. And
That's
that also,
brilliant.
because right now when you're talking, you have a point of view. You have a lot of point of view because you're not running, so you should not have or not have. This is
Yeah, I'm more of even if I run, I still don't eat more. And if I'm not running, it's not like I'm eating less.
so. What if you
I'm
actually
working for
start
myself.
running for fun of running
That's what I'm doing now.
and eating for the fun of eating?
Eating because this is what my body enjoys at
Yeah.
that time. That's as much as I'm eating right now.
Yeah. So wherever we are mixing and intertwining food and exercise, can we destroy and get that?
Absolutely.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, popcorn, lecture, Indians. Like money is not the problem, you are. So is food not the problem or the weight not the problem, it's you are. What if you have no connection between the food and the weight? Like Gary always says, there's no connection of sugar with your weight. It goes to your brain, but how many people acknowledge and be with it? There is no synchronicity of like, okay, because you will eat, but you lose weight. It is not. It is when you are unpresent, when you're non-present with the whole thing, that is when you are holding it, and that is when you're creating, and your point of view around it. Like right now, when Pramod was talking, it's a background. There was a thing that okay, it's not, I'm not working out, I'm not running, but this is I have to eat. I have to conscious eating is also where he's not conscious eating, is judging the conscious eating also. Present with the conscious eating right there, which I could sense the energy behind it. It's like, okay, itna khana hai, ya kam khana hai, ya zyada khana hai. What if you can just enjoy eating? Ask your body to pick up as much food as it wants and just enjoy it rather than, weighing it ki zyada ho raha hai, kam ho raha hai. So like now I have this auto habit of like thoda, 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 but it doesn't really hit me. Ki main thoda, thoda karke kha rahi hu. It's just my habit. It's just become my lifestyle. It's like, okay. And like, when you said about the 9 bites, it was exactly the same energy when I had the intermittent diet. And I was like, itne ghante kaun bhuke rahega? Main to nahi reh sakti, mujhe to subah uठte hi chahiye. And I just shifted and I was like, okay, let me play. And the moment I told my head to play, it was so easy. But as long as I was doing some exercise, so once my friend just said that let's go off sugar. I was like, ye sab main nahi believe karti ye sab cheezein. I said, it's a teri marzi, I'm going off sugar. I said, actually, what if I can play with it? Not from the point of exercise. It's a play game that wo choda, main bhi chhod ke dekhti hu. What fun can I have playing? So I'll just support as a play. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I didn't even know 1 month. I never missed sugar. And I realized I don't eat sugar. I'm like, wow, I don't eat only. So it's like once, and it was only once Billa got us a cake and I'm like, I really want to have this. And I'm like, okay, today I can't have it. Body, can we have it day after we are finishing 1 month? And it was okay. The entire month I did not miss it. But had that somebody told me कि sugar off jana hai, diet karna hai, I would have like sugar chahiye, sugar chahiye, sugar chahiye. So it is the point of view which is killing us. So where can you put your attention? Where can you be if you actually take off your attention from weight? What can you create? What are you unwilling to create? So wherever you think that if you lose your weight, you will not able to, you'll have to go out and create in the world, would you just try and answer that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot for then you'll be sexy or hotter. But wherever you guys think that you'll have to work, remember Aradhana. She's like, kuch kaam nahi karne ki, sab kaam de do. Start giving work to your body, to the things, to the life you truly desire rather than working. There's nothing difficult unless you make it difficult. You can lose your weight like this. Give up your point of view. So what if you actually keep doing this clearing all the time, every second in your head, all the point of views creating weight, I destroy none get all. Everywhere I'm holding any point of view creating weight in my body, I destroy none get all. And whatever weight means to me and whatever I mean to weight, whatever I mean to food and whatever food means to me. Whatever of these clearings, whatever comes to your head, be with it and be present while eating, while drinking.
Also, Aradhana, the misconstrued definition of what diet is versus what it actually was meant to be when that word was coined is so huge and has opposite polarities. I find it so amazing that when you utter those 4 letters, you just go like,
Die. For me, it's a die. It's a die fan.
Diet
People
is,
put it die.
it's just what you eat. That's it.
Yeah.
Why?
Simple meaning. Yeah. So now it's become a diet because you have to change. It's rather changing your lifestyle rather than changing your diet. I remember when I was growing up, I ate so many parathas, 5, 5, 6s, and people used to say, "इसका तो एक से कुछ होगा नहीं." And my mom would say, "इसका बंद करो यार, इस लड़की को पराठे देने, कोई बंद ही नहीं करेगी. समोसा को एक क्यों मंगा रहे हो, 3, 4 तो मंगाओ, मेरा क्या होगा?" And I don't know, like when I got married and like here, and I didn't even know weight then, and I had my baby not then. Then I knew कि baby हुआ है तो weight उतारना है, so I was doing it. But when, who I picked, I'm so unconscious about it that where did I pick up those point of views ki mota and patla? But I was amazing. I'm very smart. I gave up. I'm like, this is not working with me. This is too much of a stress. अब खाने के लिए भी सोचो, पीने के लिए भी सोचो. I'll do भगा लो जितना भगा दो. So that is what my mantra was. So now it's also not from that space. It's totally from the space of acknowledging this is my vehicle. If you have your car, you will keep your car up, shining, clean, serviced. So this is my car in the world, my body. So how would you like to keep your car? How would you like to keep your house? For me, it's as important for my body to be up there, healthy, fit. I like shiny cars. I like I love cleanliness. So I love to have that cleanliness in my body. So I'm like, hey, body, what do you require me to do and be? And now, and there was a time where I loved cooking and I still love people making food, but now I'm like, okay, it's not about eating. I don't even bother what to eat, not to eat. When my body requires what it requires, whatever it gets me, I eat. So then now that energy can be used so many, and I do use it, and I get very weird. And why are people not listening? I mean, even in my own house, I'm like, what is going on? Why is people not like? Why is body not important? If you only acknowledge that your body is your vehicle, body is your best friend, what fun, and you can actually talk wherever you have disconnected yourself from your bodies can be destroyed and get off. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, and share, boys and girls. What if you can be grateful to every bite which comes in front of you? It's an abundance that food is coming to you. And your body has created. Body ने इतने प्यार से उसको create किया, कहाँ से लाके, and you're like, I don't want to eat you. If I eat you, will I put on weight? Can you acknowledge, be grateful to that food, and can you tell that food to create space in your body? So how much can I grab which can create space in my body, which can, it's just that is appropriately needed by my body. Your body knows it. Sometimes you're not eating gulab jamuns and stuff and the moment you start eating, you start losing weight. So everything that is bringing up, everybody like, itna easy nahi hai, hame pata hai, everything that is really destroying and get all right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, itna hi easy hai. If it's a choice you'll have to make. Any questions coming up? Other than that, मैं बोलती रहूंगी. Yes, Preeti, how's it going? Today Preeti's exercise time is not there, so we can see Preeti sitting.
Yeah.
Right. I'm missing you jumping around.
I just had food.
So did you enjoy your food? Did your body enjoy your food?
Yeah.
With how many point of views?
That is always there.
Yeah, dekho. I can sense it. And everything that is what you destroy and get all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, online, shabas and dance. But that's great, Preeti. Even if you acknowledge that I always have a point of view, First step first, you've acknowledged, oh wow, I'm judging my food. Okay. I'll making the choice of judging it for another 10 days. One day it'll come that, okay, bhaiya, ho gaya bad judgment. Fine. Now what else is possible?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who says this particular shape of the body is perfect? So it keeps changing. There was time when everybody used to be fat. There's a time when ultra thin. I don't even remember when we had this in our times that we had to show our belly, or we have to be so thin and six packs. So it's different and different kind. And what if you are the joy and the beauty you be? What is your body exuberating? And it's just that vibrancy of your body is what actually calls people. It's never your weight. It's the confidence in you. And I've seen the fattest people around in me who have been really carrying themselves with a pure confidence. Kunal, just for today, give up all your judgments around the weight. Keep playing. Just adore your body as like you would adore your baby, or who's a fat baby. When your kids were growing, who have kids, or who your siblings have, or anybody, did you say them, tum itna motu kyo? It was like, how cute you are. What if you actually can nurture your body today? And just like, hey, I will be me as in my toilet or as in my room with everybody today. Which does not mean you're not dressing up, which does not mean you're not. Whatever feels joyful to you. How would you be in a room when you left alone? Would you be pricking your nose? Would you be pricking your ear? Would you be pricking? And you've been. Yeah. What if you can just put your barriers down for a day and see how light your body feels? And how many people get attracted to you? Play with it today and see. Be present with it. Yeah?
I've been doing that with my body, Aradhana, but I'm not able to get over the food thing. Because
what is the food thing that you're not able
to? Like the moment I eat something, there's something inside me starts making me feel guilty. Like,
is it you? Is it you, Truth? Who around you have a point of view around weight?
As far as I know, it's me.
Okay, so wherever you would never wanted to be obese. So what have you ended up? Being obese. And wherever you thought that obesity can only go with the hard work. And food is the culprit.
Yeah.
You just try and unget that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, all nature, birds and yours. What if the voice which comes up in your head? So I don't know how many of you are on the Be the Change group. I gave a question day before that, who is something unchanging in you inside? So a lot of people had this fat cells, demons. That was not my question, but I did not want to put that and go beyond what you could receive. But my whole thing was, the question where it actually got up was a space which is always constant, the silence which is always constant in you, which is watching all this in you. So from that space of silence and unchangingness, you're watching this, that this voice is telling me, and what if you watch this as a movie? Oh, my head said this, and this is how I reacted. Wow, that's interesting game. Okay. And see how it goes then. Anything which forms and which goes is a lie. Other than that silence and that observant being inside you, which is not changing. It's all, whether you live, whether you die, whether you will be, that is constant. There is something in you, in every being, which is constant, who's watching all this in you. So if you go to that space, find that space of yours today, everything you do and be around your body, guys, watch it today. And do not try to stop it. Be an allowance of you. Do not, ek din mein koi weight nahi aa jayega. Be an allowance of you to watch it, how your mind says, who in your mind says, and what it says, and how you react to it. And then what you do. Like you watch a child going out and playing in the park, and you watch it. Abhi kaise kaise bol raha hai, first word kaise bol raha hai, do word kaise bol raha hai. Watch your being today and your body today. Play with it and let me know tomorrow, and I'll give you more beyond just that.
Sure. Thank you.
Welcome. Awesome. Anybody else? happy your weight is going? Shit. how unwilling are you guys to be fat and ugly? Everything that is, would you destroy and unkit all? Right and wrong, good and bad, what pop, unless your and yours. Truth, how uncomfortable are you being fat? Everything that is, would you destroy and unkit all? Right and wrong, good and bad, what pop, unless your and yours. Truth, how uncomfortable are you being fat? Everything that is, would you destroy and unkit all? Right and wrong, good and bad, what pop, unless your and yours. What will change? What will change if you will not be fat? And what is the ultimate definition of fatness? According to your body size, what is the ultimate? My height, your height, 3 people, 4 people, we standing, everybody of us cannot be same. Even if whatever diet we follow, whatever body, perfect body we say, we cannot look alike. So what is your target? Have you ever checked what is your target? Have you even checked what your body would like to look like? No time. Only looking in the pictures, Ad World, Vogue magazines, and oh my God. So everywhere you projected and picked up all the point of views, and how can you acknowledge how aware you guys are? You look at people, and it's yours. So all the point of view around weight, body shapes you have been perceiving about others and making it yours, would you today now send it back and revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and unkit all, please. Thank you. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, unless your boyfriend beyond. Wow. Wowsy, wowsy, wowsy. So that is an awareness. Whenever, whatever body shape you see, you can morph. This is the 9 tranny effect you have and the capacity you guys have of morphing your body into those shapes. How can you use it to your advantage? So whose and what body can you be today and see today and morph your body into that you haven't ever acknowledged it? And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, receive, know, be this capacity of yours can be destroyed and get all. Right and wrong, good and bad, what, pop, leisure, birds and beyonds. So another exercise is of what, hey body, what body can you morph today? How would you like to look like today? And I mean, it's so funny. I tell my body that, hey, and I'm like, maybe I've gained weight. Today this jeans is not gonna fit me. Body, can I just tuck it in without really moving up and down? And suddenly I see the jeans is up. Shit, how, where, when? And I'm like, oh, okay, I think my body listened. Thank you, body. And I'm so seeing it, my body is not the same, but the same denim goes up. And the day I will not be, like, I have a point of view and I don't remember, it will not go up of my thighs. And then the whole day, like, dip. I'm like, okay. And I know it's a constant fight in my head going on. I'm like, okay, interesting point of view, I have this point of view, interesting point of view, I have this point of view, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. How present can you be with your bodies, and what fun and sex can you have with your bodies that you're not willing to have so far? Everything that is can be destroyed and unkit all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, unless your birds and bears. How orgasmic are you guys that you're not acknowledging? Like, I see you guys, that's why I love looking at your faces. It is like, right, everybody is in their own zones and sitting wherever they are so orgasmically high. Maybe once you dress up, you probably might not look as orgasmic as you're looking right away. And everything that doesn't allow you guys to perceive, receive, know, be the gift this is, can we destroy and unkit all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, unless your birds and bears. What beauty are you that you're not acknowledging? And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, receive, know, be, that can be destroyed and unkit all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, unless your birds and beyond. Wow. So there are a lot of exercises today to do. Remember, whatever feels light to you, whatever works for you, do that. Be that energy, play with it. And anything comes up, I think tomorrow is going to be the last call because we did the first call. And I can go a half an hour extra if you guys want today or tomorrow. I'm willing to play. Yeah, I think the first recording is already on the 12-month group. Rajkumar will
Yes,
repost
yes,
it.
it's already.
Yes, and he will put this one again.
Yeah.
It's on the YouTube. Otherwise, you could just go to the Be the Change and you will find it. What else, guys? Do you have any weight issues left? Any point of views left? Come on, bring it up. Yes, Palak, come on, acha, bol.
So, but I'm still not over the fact how to deal with other people's projection. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from. We have a wedding coming in November and it's in Delhi. And I'm literally in my head, I'm cringing कि अभी वहाँ जाके फिर से वो सारी आंटियों को सुनना पड़ेगा कि अरे you put on weight and all that.
So bolo who? Okay, are you willing to be the moti, ugly, fat soul lady you truly be? Everything that is what it is showing and kid all right and wrong, good and bad, pot for in yours. So what money are you not willing to receive from this judgment? मेरे को भेज दो, मेरा अकाउंट भेजो, पैसे तुम इकट्ठे कर लो, मैं ले लेती हूँ. What is it? Okay, what is the what do you hate about it? Let's go to the energy beneath it. Projections आ रही हैं, उसमें projection में क्या है? Where are you not willing to acknowledge कि तुम मोटी लग रही हो, तुमने वो weight put on कर दिया? Why you fight? What is the fight? Weight put on किया है, मान जाओ. What if it's not wrong and right?
Yeah, for me, it's primarily something wrong.
Yeah. So are you willing to be wrong? So everywhere in your life, you're not willing to be wrong and you're struggling and fighting that. How simply is your body giving you information that you're fighting everything in your life?
Yeah.
Whether it comes your relation, whether it comes with money, whether I wonder what it is, but it's right now showing up that in every area of your life you're fighting. But that is your way of body of telling you that, hey babes, you're fighting. Can you drop the fight today?
Yeah.
And then what can you shift? So that is the resistance. So how amazing are those aunties? Can you be sending them loads of gratitude? Flow towards them that thank you for showing me that, hey, I'm fighting. Fighting with who? The whole resistance, yes. What resistance are you fighting? And what is the moment you see the resistance, it's the best remedy you have, the solution right there in your hand. Oh wow, that's what I'm fighting. Okay. You're true, you're right. I am moti. Lag rahi hu to lag rahi hu yaar. Thanks, Ritu.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and unless that is when I'm like, when anybody tells me, okay, wow, thank you for letting me know, and now it's our time to change. Hey, body, do you want to look like that? Okay, yes, okay, fine. Do you want to change it? Let me know when you want to change it. Okay, today I want to change it. Do I really want to do something? Can we run? Can we eat less? Can I be present with my food? Can I eat something what you like, body? And don't make it which is organic, which is healthy, which is not healthy. Just ask the body to take me to get that food in. But unless you will not acknowledge it, you will keep fighting.
Yeah, so that fight is something that kind of keeps coming back and back.
Yeah.
Because there have been times when I've been on diets and I've done really well. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been on intermittent fast for the last 1 month and I can do everything. I can move the world around what I want to do. But then I slip once and then I'll just keep.
What if that is the way of your body telling now is the time? I don't want to do it anymore. What else can I do now?
Yeah.
What if your body is bored with it and it is not giving the same results anymore?
Yeah.
What if it's flipping is not wrong?
Yes.
Yeah. So what else is required? Your body also get bored. It's like it's done that. See, body has no point of view of gaining weight or being thin or whatever. Body is playing around. It's just a play for the body. Body will not put on weight or less weight. I have seen people who do not eat at all and are still fat. जैसे हमें तो एक दिन में पूरी दिन में रोटी भी नहीं खाती है इतनी फूली हुई हूँ. It is not that. It is so stop. Take out from your equation the food out of your equation. That it's because of the food you're getting the weight. Give up the fight with the food. Start enjoying and having sex with the food.
Yeah.
And stop fighting your body. Acknowledge your body. Love your body. Howsoever ugly, fat it is. And there is no harm in being fat. हाँ मैं मोटी हूँ, मेरे को खाना अच्छा लगता है. Acknowledge. Only once you acknowledge can you, okay, I would love to be this for another 6 months. Fine. Like these days, I'm like, okay, it's fine. I know the day like you just said, I know the day you want to change it, you will change it, or whatever it takes to change it. Fine, we'll do it. And can you give that job to the body? Hey, body, I think, show me the way you want to look like. It'll show different bodies. Okay, this body, this body, this body. Okay, this body, okay. Whatever I'm not doing, make me do everything. It'll wake you up, it'll make you eat less, it'll make you sick, it'll make you go to the loo again and again. Whatever. Keep with it. Be an allowance. Yeah? Does that work? Awesome. Thank you. And probably that will make you give up your fights in every field of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I just need to keep doing the balance down exercise again.
Yeah, keep barriers and give up the fights, guys. Am I fighting here? Am I resisting here? Or am I actually having sex here? How much life can be easier having that sex and orgasm all the time? 24/7 you can have orgasm. 24/7 you can have sex. Wherever you think that sex is only in the night or in the morning or in the bed, can you pocket pot that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pop, unless your person yours. Are you willing to have sex 24/7 with any and everything? Every molecule of your body, of your food, of your, these are just the molecules playing, and they'll change shape. Be the energy of the 9 trannies, the magical beings you be, and the body, the capacity our humanoid bodies have to change shapes any and every given point of time. And everything that doesn't allow you guys to perceive, receive, know, be, that gift can be destroyed and uncatered. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot pop, unless your birds and beyonds. So that new clearing has come up. I think it's on all the groups. You can put it with the weight also. What is possible, Malana? I'll read it down. What is possible for me that I do not think is possible, that if I would allow the possibility, would actualize a different reality. What is possible for me and my weight that I do not think is possible, that if I would allow the possibility, would actualize a different reality. And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, receive, know, be, that can be destroyed and uncreate all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, all shore, birds and beyonds. So what is possible for me and my weight and my body that I do not think is possible, that if I would allow the possibility, would actualize a different reality. And everything that doesn't allow us to perceive, receive, know, be, that can be destroyed and uncreate all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, all shore, birds and beyond. What is possible for me and my body and my weight that I do not think is possible, that if I would allow the possibility, would actualize a different reality. And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, receive, know, be, that can be destroyed and uncreate all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot, pock, all shore, birds and beyond. Awesome. Any more questions for today? Awesome, Ritu. Thank you. Thank you. I know what beyond this reality do we know around the weight and everything. Everything, everybody on the call here is like, has so much of information. Like when that's the beauty of looking into the faces. And I love Zoom calls because the more I see, the more I download everybody of you. It's like, tuck, 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 this person is going this. Is like, wow, how can we all use this information to our advantage and go beyond this reality? And amazing was, just finished my maestro yesterday, and it was like, and I loved it. And Dane just said, what if you all know? And that's the play I gave today on the Be the Change. Also, you know how to be with the weight, you know how to be with your bodies, you know how to be in your lives. Be that, expand yourself, ask your body to take the space and area it requires in that particular space or pattern of your life to outcreate everything. Do not make yourself small, become greater, be the magical beings you truly be, and you will shift any and everything. And what capacities do your bodies have and your weight have to change and transmutate them into a different reality? What if you can use your weight to frack it? Oh yes, that's an amazing one. What if you can use all your weight to frack all the insanities in your life today? Fracking is something which has come up new in Access, which is like where you frack to get oil in the oil refineries. So that is when you use whatever energy or the intensity in your body is, use that to frack the insanity you want to change in your life. So maybe it's with your weight, whether it's with the relationship, with anything. So use all your weight wherever you feel it's an extra weight. Do not judge it. Okay, hey body, do we require it? No. Can we frack this to change everything in our life which is not changing? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot for punisher, boys and beyonds. Awesome, guys. Thank you for being here, being with me, for shifting the time. I hope it works for all, and what else is possible? What more fun can we have? Any more questions? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I see you tomorrow again at 1. And if you have more questions, we will go until 2:30. Otherwise, we'll finish by 2.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
Aradhana.
you.
It's a lovely
Thank you,
call.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.